Hello, this is Carolina Roche, and today I'm going to be presenting on reflection using GeoGebra. This is a worksheet that is created to explore reflections of a polygon A, B, C over vertical lines of reflection and horizontal lines of reflection. In order to use this worksheet properly, instructions are provided at the bottom of the worksheet for students to follow. So first, students are going to be directed to do the reflection of polygon A, B, C over vertical line. Students are going to click on the button that says New Reflection. When they click New Reflection, next they are going to click the checkbox which says Show Line of Reflection. The line of reflection is going to appear. Notice it is a vertical line of reflection. Then, students are going to click on the checkbox which says Image. The image of the polygon ABC appears to be reflected over the vertical line x equals -2. The image is the orange triangle. At this point, students are going to make observations between the image and the object. They're going to take note of the similarities that exist between the object and its image in terms of the shape. Are the length of the sides of the object the same as the length of the sides of the image? What is the difference in orientation? And note the distance from the object to the line of reflection, as well as the distance of the image to the line of reflection. Next, students are going to be doing a new reflection. So once more, they're going to click on the button which says New Reflection. Then they are going to click on the checkbox which says Show Line of Reflection. The line of reflection passes through the origin at x equals 0. Before students are going to click on the checkbox which says Image, students are asked to make a hypothesis. This hypothesis is going to be based on the observations that they have made from the first example. After students have made their hypothesis, they're going to click on the checkbox which says Image, and the image will appear. Here, students are going to verify if the hypothesis that they have made was right or wrong. Finally, students are going to be doing a new reflection to test their knowledge on finding lines of reflection. So, when they click on New Button, they're going to click on the checkbox which says Image. They are not going to click on the checkbox which says Show Line of Reflection, because they're going to be tested if they know how to identify lines of reflection. So they are going to observe the object and its image and deduce what would be the line of reflection. At the bottom of the worksheet is an input bar which says line of reflection x equals. Here students are going to enter what they believe the line of reflection is. They're going to input x equals -1 and then press enter. When we input x equals -1, a quiz appears and this page says congratulations. This means that students have entered the correct line of reflection. If students have not entered the correct line of reflection, for example, for this reflection, if student says that the line of reflection is x equals 0, and they press enter, no quiz appears. This will automatically tell the student that they have entered a wrong number, and so they must try over again. Once they enter the correct number, they're going to receive the verification, receiving the praise. So students have completed exploring reflections of polygons over vertical lines. We move on to exploring reflection of polygons over horizontal lines of reflection. Students are going to repeat the same steps that they have performed for the reflection over vertical lines. However, they're going to be using the button on the checkboxes that corresponds to the horizontal reflection. So once more again, they're going to start with clicking the button that says New Reflection. Then they're going to click on the checkbox that says Show Line of Reflection. The lines of reflection are going to be horizontal lines. This line of reflection is passing through y equals +4. Next, students are going to click on the checkbox that says Image. The image of this polygon appears. It is image. It is this blue polygon. Here, students are going to observe the image and the object. They're going to make comparisons in terms of comparing the size, comparing the orientation, and comparing the distance of the object to the line of reflection. Students are going to do a new reflection So they will click on the button which says New Reflection, click on the checkbox which says Show Line of Reflection. This line of reflection is passing off y equal positive 4. Before students click the checkbox which says Image, students are going to form a hypothesis based on how will the image of this polygon ABC appear and where will it appear. Once they have formed their hypothesis, students are going to click on the checkbox which says Image. Their image is going to appear, and then they're going to check if the hypothesis that they have made was right or wrong. Lastly, to test that students have understood how to find line of reflection, they're going to perform one more new reflection. So they're going to click on the button which says New Reflection, then they're going to click on the checkbox which says Image. They are only going to click on the checkbox which says Image because they want to find the line of reflection. They're going to look at the object and the image and deduce what is the line of reflection. At the bottom of the worksheet is an input bar which says line of reflection y equal. If the line of reflection for this polygon is y equals 0, students are going to enter 0, and 0 is the right answer because a place which says super answer appears. This will tell the students that they have entered the correct answer. If students have entered the wrong answer, there will be no quiz. For example, for this reflection, if student says that the line of reflection is y equal 1 and they enter, there is no quiz. Therefore, students need to try once more again. Once they have received a confirmation, then they will know that they have understood these concepts. So this is the end on the presentation of the GeoGebra worksheet exploring reflections of polygons over vertical and horizontal lines of reflection.